My name's Lucas. I've been working from home in sales for the past 2 years. It took me 6 months to land this job, 121 applications, 12 job interviews. I have no college degree and had no experience. I got in, was the best BDR, promoted to account executive, and now I'm a BDR manager of a team of 8 people. I'm about to compress everything I've learned over those 6 months into 9 points so you don't have to go through the trial and error that I had to. Don't even think of applying for jobs if you can't run a cold call, because every single interview process, most of them actually, have a mock cold calling section. It's like 2 or 3 rounds to get to that point. If you get to that point, you bomb it, you just wasted so much time. So make sure you're investing a lot of time into learning how to actually conduct a cold call and how to get someone on the phone and how to book a meeting. It's pretty much impossible to do that the day before the mock cold call. So it's always good to set the foundation. Right now, after this video, learn the soft skills and hard skills it takes to succeed as a BDR. There goes my background. I wanted it up because it looked pretty. Step number 2, redo your LinkedIn profile to seem corporate, even if you didn't go to college and you work in a warehouse like I used to. Take out the high school picture of you from graduation, put in a professional headshot. I could literally make one right now by taking a picture like this, putting on a button-up shirt, just in the camera, good lighting, and then you can use canva.com to actually remove the background and make your profile look like a theme, if you will. And start posting as fast as you can. If you can grow your network, especially over 500 connections, you're gonna look really professional and not like you're a rookie to this. And if you start posting every day, it's really gonna help you announce your network and have these hiring managers get a good taste of who you are. And then you're not just like a robot if you post genuine content. A life hack to growing fast. It took me forever to find out. Find people like me on LinkedIn that has a bunch of hiring managers in their network and then engage with their posts. You can put on post notifications, comment, like their post. Every time you engage with their post, people in their network sees, hey, Lucas commented on your connection's post, and they're gonna wanna look at what you said. Now, when you comment though, don't just use ChatGPT. Actually say something funny or genuine insight. And if you have nothing to say, just like it, man. Now, if you are like me when I was 19 years old and I'm on this job hunt and I don't know what corporate looks like or how to talk or look corporate, click the community in the link below. I have a free guide on how to put together a LinkedIn profile, a beautiful one. Has everything else you need in there. So the resume, the cover letter, how to actually stand out to these hiring managers. If you're on your job hunt, it's a no-brainer. It will help you save you the 6 months that I had to go through to get to this position today. The third lesson I had to learn the hard way is you always want to connect with a sales rep before the interview. You can either book a demo with them on their website or just DM the crap out of them, but you want to have a conversation with somebody on the inside so you can gather insider knowledge and get a good understanding if you really want to work there. It's really going to help you stand out from the other candidates when you bring that insider knowledge to the interview and make them think, how the hell did he find that? It must have taken him hours to find out. Really, it took 10 minutes because you spoke with a sales rep. Most of them are willing to speak, especially if you tell them nobody referred me yet, and if they offer you a referral bonus, you could put my name down. Sometimes they get 10 grand from that. Of course, they're going to spend 10 minutes with you to get that 10 grand. Hard lesson number 4, you don't need to spend hours optimizing your resume for it to look amazing to get selected. Even if you did spend the time, you're hoping that they click through it and look at your resume and it stands out. You're playing a luck game. Your resume almost has nothing to do with it. If I showed you the resume I submitted when I got hired, you wouldn't believe me. It was so ugly, but the reason I got the interview is because I cold called the manager, which I'm gonna go to in a second, and I forced them to give me a shot because I showed them how much I wanted it and I showed them my initiative. And when you're doing your resume, there's a lot of nuance on whether or not you should put a picture or not. Like I said, just use some metrics. You do want to tailor it, but only fix it one time to make it beautiful and appealing to the BDR world. Don't spend hours optimizing every time because you're spending hours hoping they look at it. Lesson number 5, always submit a cover letter. Same lesson as a resume though. You don't want to spend hours typing out a cover letter for each company because they might not look at it. Average hiring managers look at cover letters for 7 seconds before they throw them away. What they're really trying to see is 1, it's just only generated with AI, and 2, did they copy and paste this from other companies? My best advice to you is to write a cover letter as a template. Have the body more or less the same, but have dynamic fields that you can swap out to make it look like you wrote that specifically to that company. Now, I touched on this a couple points ago, but you need to force these managers to look at your resume, your application, especially if you're at a disadvantage like I was in my job hunt. You didn't go to college and you had no experience. You can't rely on your resume to do the work for you. It's crazy to say, but applying and sitting back waiting for an interview does not work anymore. When you do this outreach, the goal is to prove to them that you can be a BDR. So if you took my advice and you actually did the first point and you learned how to cold call, also spend some time learning how to write a good cold email and take my advice and make your LinkedIn look good. When you do this and you actually put them through your outreach, you're gonna call them. If they pick up, have an amazing cold call because you already know how to do that. If they didn't, leave a voicemail pointing to the email you're about to send them, and then send them a LinkedIn connection request, also telling them you just sent them an email. Now, if your email looks good, your LinkedIn looks good, your cold call looks good, you're gonna get the interview. It took me a really long time to figure that out. Tip number 7, know everything about the people they sell to going into the interview. This is so important because when you're on the phone with somebody, you're not going to use the same pitch that you pitch the CEO with to the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer, because they have different responsibilities and different roles. So you need to understand who do they sell their product to and what do they care about. If you can articulate this in the interview, it goes so much further than just knowing an overview of their product, because it shows that you actually have the sales and business acumen to effectively do the job, because you know that people care about different things. You want to master your buyer persona, is what they call them, the person you would sell to. Your buyer persona's pain points, their responsibilities, and how your solution solves them. And you can even use that in your speech. And when they say, why do you want to work here? You'd be like, well, I did a lot of research and it seems like blank pain is really a problem for blank job title. And I'm really stoked about selling something I know will make a difference, because in order to sell successfully, you have to have conviction about the product. And I know that our solution does XYZ for them. I've read the case studies, this company, that company, and it seems like a great fit. So I'm stoked about selling this product. I heard that in an interview, it'd be a no-brainer. It's like, damn, this guy did his research. He really cares about the job, and he knows what the hell we're doing here. Tip number 8, if you study the companies that they sell to and the people within them, and you bring that to the interview, that's almost enough to land the job itself. You're proving to them you can do the job because you cold call them to get the interview. You're proving to them you know who they sell to and you can sell to them because you know what the ideal company looks like. And you're proving to them that you can speak their buyer persona's languages. If you speak to a sales rep, you can get all this information in like 15 minutes. Without it, it takes at least 3 to 4 hours to get accurate. And this last point blows my mind that people don't do this more often. Every time you interview with somebody, send them a thank you email afterwards. Come up with creative ways to follow up with them with a genuine way to get in front of them that separates yourself from everyone else. Even just a bland thank you email will separate yourself from everyone if you're implementing everything else. But if you come up with an even more creative way to say thank you, I mean, I'm not saying bribe them, but I am saying be creative. It will help you even more. That's actually why I'm in my job today, because I got very creative in the way that I set my thank you. So if you'd like some more insight on how to actually apply these 9 tips, click the community in the link below. I have a step-by-step guide on how you can follow in my footsteps, promote to account executive, maybe be a BDR manager one day if you had no college degree and no experience. I was in your shoes one day. This is why I'm making this video, because I wanted someone like myself. So check out the community link below. It's completely free. God bless you and your job hunt.